Going live. I think we're live. Yes, we are live. What's up, everybody? It's me, Trustarscreamer, running the show. So you know what that means? There's
Oh,
that.
no.
Hold on here.
All right. We're good.
So anyway, Sony, I was doing some really cool research today, and it had me really thinking of you because we were talking at work about certain European racing,
Okay.
and I know you are huge into cars.
Okay.
I mean, you know, in Europe, there's a huge thing of rally racing is huge in Europe. Are you a fan of rally racing?
Yeah, like Subies and stuff like that.
Exactly. So you know they have the different channels going across there, doing the different, and it's more going for who can get to the different points in a certain amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
And the coolest one I was reading about was the cross country Scandinavian one. Are you familiar with that one? It's actually really cool. It starts out in Norway. It goes all the way through Sweden, straight across, and then it ends at the finish line.
God.
I was waiting for it.
Just roll it. Just
Roll that footage.
Come on, guys. I give you guys my best.
Fab Studios presents Figure Action. That one's me.
And for the record, none of those are me.
Or me.
Dude, I'm not the
Yeah,
artist.
I vote we don't use that no more. It's no use.
I will work on something, all right? I want everybody to submit me some kind of photo of them with a clear background behind them, like behind a white wall.
Or we can all just yell, Figure Action.
Yay!
Hey, Kato's here.
Oh,
Yes, we have a celebrity in here.
For
well, we got
10
T-Man
minutes.
here.
Actually, we have two celebrities.
We don't do
So
it for the
we
count.
can get into that.
Who that?
Dr. Diecast is here.
I need to make a Kato alert button. I got the Fake alert button. I should make something for Kato. Which, by the way, Kato, if you ever wanted to do like a mini thing on independent toys, I am all there for you because, dude, I've been loving. If you have not watched Kato's little independent toy thing, it's a neat little snippet. I highly recommend it if you're into that kind of stuff. Like, I know Mike and I are a little bit into that. Okay, I'm really into it, but
I don't know who Kato is.
He's round like a donut. That's all I can
Check him
tell
out. Well, let's start off, man. What do we all have? Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. I got nothing.
You're hosting.
Nothing showed
You're
up this week. It was the easiest week for me ever.
There you go.
All right, Dave.
Well,
Take it away.
I just did. I got nothing. Literally, nothing showed up. I have a break.
I'll go next.
All right.
Okay.
T. Hi.
Solo me. Hi, everyone. It's me, T-Man978. And since I clicked that, and then Dave clicked it, it made me get little again. But
I have that effect.
I might not be on here that long because I don't know when the coughing fit will start because I've had like post-nasal drip and my eye is bugging the hell out of me. But if you see my short before now, Hasbro sent me a new Chuckles and he actually clicks this time. The first one didn't do that.
Click,
Yes.
click the Chuckles.
So
you
that's awesome.
should really click the Chuckles. Click.
But Maryland Toy Expo was this weekend, and I had a lot of fun there. And I got to meet Articulated Ninja. I saw JC from TNI, Toy News International. That was interesting. Oh, I saw Bobby Vallo. I didn't get to talk to him, but I saw the Action Force. The Action Force was there. They had pretty much all of their figures on display. AWOC was there, and I actually picked up this weapon set from them. And I mentioned my best friend Kato, so thinking they were going to give me a discount, but they didn't. so I didn't say best friend, but an awesome guy was there. Mike from Junkie on Crafts and Build.
Yay.
Who?
You gave me this Trey Young figure
Oh, nice.
and this Giannis Antetokounmpo. I had to practice that. Look at this. He has Adidas logos on the bottom of his shoes. I wish this wasn't so bright. Let me move that back here. It's like reflecting so terribly. But they have licensed shoes, as you would know. Real Nikes. Kenny from the DMV Action Figure Society, he gave me Punk, so I don't have to go looking for him anymore. Thank you so
Oh,
much,
congratulations.
Kenny.
So that's everything for you, right?
Yep, I think this is the final figure I needed to have all the actual action figures. Now, I don't have one of the Raptors, and I don't have two of the gliders, and that might be that. But while I was at the Action Force booth, I got Gemini, I got Warpath Eclipse.
Finally.
Nice.
And at home, waiting for me that same day, Jody Shooter was there. And I got an extra Range Viper. And I did get the upgrade kit for Pandora. And it is the bloody face variant.
You got the bloody head.
Is this the most you've ever bought from a convention?
I don't know.
It's a lot of stuff.
Well, some of this wasn't actually at the convention.
Oh,
Like the this guy and Jody Shooter. But it still came in at the same day. And I got these for $3.99. Thank you.
Nice.
And I got this comic, which I actually read, and it's rated mature because they almost show a nipple, but they don't. And the thing that I really like that I got this week is this Figma Metroid Dread Samus. She is awesome. I put up a review already. I have a review for Chuckles, and I think that's it from the stuff that I just showed.
look at you putting those reviews up so quickly.
Yep. But how about you, Sony?
I'm doing good. I got actual action figures.
Ooh.
Chun-Li,
Ooh.
but this isn't mine. This is Matt Partsformer is letting me review it, and then it's off to him. I really like these. They're all really good. I just don't want to start a new collection, so got that. I got this, which I'm about to review after this show's over. This is from New Supply. It's his first fully articulated action figure. It's not an effect, he just made the whole thing. So obviously it's a dock that goes with Omega Supreme. So I'm excited. And I sent one to T, so he can look at that. And he even sent me a practice one because he wants me to show, like, there's a DIY one that you can buy in parts and then assemble it and paint it, do whatever you want. So he sent me the parts, but he also sent me a practice one so I could practice putting together. And I actually broke a piece while practicing. So good thing it was a practice one because that's what it was for.
Am I gonna break the one you sent?
No, that one's already put together. You don't need to do anything. You literally just play with it. Got this guy. This is Truck Boy. It's a very complicated transformation. So I'm still trying to memorize it, but this is going to come up soon. And then today, for some weird reason, I bought this. I like Porsche, but after owning it, I don't know. It's the first officially licensed Porsche, I think, right? From Hasbro.
I believe that's true. since they never
not even
released Jazz yet.
What about like when they reissued Jazz way back in the day?
It was never officially licensed.
That might have been licensed because they did start putting licenses on those old vehicles. Maybe.
So I don't know. Maybe it's the first one in a while, but I got it for the car mode, and then I transformed it into car mode, and it's got so much panel breakup. I don't even know if it was worth it, but I really like the car mode, so that's why I picked it up.
Now, when you say it's difficult, are we talking Fans Toys difficult or Bad Cube difficult?
No, it's not fun. It's not that it's difficult. It's not fun.
Not fun? Fans Toys level then.
But I don't know. It's $20, $25 figure, so whatever. I got to lower my expectations. That's it.
Panels got to go over panels and whatnot.
Yes.
I don't know if Hasbro did a Jazz reissue. I know Japan did.
Those were never officially licensed, so I don't know if they ever were. I'm gonna have to look that up in the break. But Mike, how are you doing?
Hi. So I'm here with my better half right now. She's looking at some of the two pickups that came this week. We're celebrating 8 years. Celebrating 8 years this week. So
congrats.
Yeah. So didn't get too much. At the Toy Expo, where I met this T-Man guy, he's all right. But at AWOC, was very, very kind to my niece and nephew and took a couple of really cool pictures and let them handle the general frame prop and such. Savage Crucible guys were really awesome. I got a prototype accessory for one of their figures for Wave 1 that comes out. But
wow.
I picked up Light. So now I have almost all of screen sucks. Almost all of Wave 2. And if I can wrestle it from her hands, please. This came in yesterday. So this is the Figure Obscura. Hold on. Let's just get rid of this. My back.
Yeah, you're like Jordan right now.
Somebody's got to do it.
I'm the older, fatter Jordan. Let's see. Hold on. Let me get rid of this background for a second. The background's a mess. So there.
Thank you for letting Mike play with us, by the way.
That was a lot of talking at once. What was that?
I was telling your wife, thank you for thank her for letting you play with us tonight.
That doesn't sound
so. So this is the Figure Obscura Headless Horseman reissue. That was a retailer exclusive.
A big horse.
It is a very big horse, and it's really cool. It's got the green on the head, and the horse glows in the dark. So obviously, I haven't opened this up yet, but I want to take it up with me this weekend to Legion's Con and get some of the Four Horsemen to sign my box. Oh yeah. Now you want to get involved? Great. We got a fifth person tonight apparently. But here's like the artwork on the inside of the cover by Nate Birch. So really cool looking. Awesome. I'm woefully behind because of a very, very busy house over the past 3 weeks. So I am slowly trying to get things caught up, hopefully tomorrow, and finishing moving stuff that was from my son's room downstairs. So sorry for the mess behind. It's all going to be cleaned out here. That's it. Yay.
Y'all got them to sleep?
They are asleep thanks to the better half reading many, many stories.
Yeah, I think I was 5 books in tonight.
5 books? Super.
We had a very simple technique. And Sony, you should really have adopted this one. I know you were having some trouble for a while. You just take that rag and you say, hey, does this smell like chloroform?
Or give them something that looks like a gummy bear that has like
well, I can get those in my house. Trust me, I wouldn't be sharing them with the kid.
Hey, should we recognize the chat squad really quick?
Actually, before we recognize the chat squad, we need to recognize something. Some people more important. As you all know, coming up,
more important than
Veterans Day is coming up, so we definitely need to keep in mind that our veterans have placed their lives, time, bodies, separation from their families, all of this on the line, both here, stateside, and across. And we here at the Figure Action crew, we do want to extend our thanks to all of them, both for those of you who are in the chat. Mike, we know you served, and we just want to say thank you, and we want everyone to have a safe holiday, have a safe weekend. If you guys in the chat squad have served, please let us know. We'll absolutely acknowledge you. We want to thank you and acknowledge you. And an important thing about Veterans Day, and this is coming from somebody in the retail industry, because I hate this holiday, not for that reason, because people always like to use it as an excuse for a sale or something like that. That is not it. Remember why we have this day and acknowledge those people who have sacrificed, as I said, their time. They've missed moments with their family. They've seen things that they can't. Some they will tell about. Some things they can't talk about.
Some of them are disabled and have brought some stuff back.
Exactly. They have scars that you see. They have scars you don't. They've been tested in ways that those of us who have not served really cannot identify. So this is just something to really just take a brief moment, and it's not just a reason to get 15% off a car. If you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm going to be celebrating by going to work and not knowing that it's a holiday.
Good job on 10 years, shipmate. Jay, awesome job for 20 years, man.
Yep.
So
Mike also in the Navy.
Hustler.
So again, just thank you. I just wanted to take a brief moment on that one before we start talking about toys. It's like, hey, listen, this is what makes people. This is what makes a country a country. This is what makes every nation important. And that's my soapbox.
Yeah.
So
I never served, but I work with the Navy and I see what they have to do. And I'm like, I could never do anything like that. Like what Mike did, being on a ship for months and months, not seeing anybody, no light of day. It's impossible. So yeah, absolutely impressive.
And I know I'm not the best of the chat squad like Zero is, but we appreciate every one of you guys from up here, from Saran Games, Princeton, Mario, of course, TF Hustler, Jay. You've been there for dear Lord since the beginning. So Princeton Phalanx. Now I know who you are now because I saw you comment on one of T's videos. Everybody, Shadowbird. I don't know if I've seen you before, but hi, welcome.
Yep, he's been here.
Okay, sorry.
Yep.
Ishi.
All right. So let's get into this so we can keep T as long as possible.
All right.
He passes out.
And if I drabble along, please say that magic word, guys.
Next.
I love you guys. Not too much in Transformer news. One of the big things, of course, the fandom did lose somebody. Bryce Rutledge, aka Brycey. That guy was a fantastic photographer, and apparently he was lost at sea. But the guy, really, if you ever looked up any of his stuff on Instagram, I know we're going to start the show, but this has just been it's a crazy week. But this guy is one of the people who helped change the photography game. So as a photographer, that's huge for me. Definitely want to talk about, though, get on here. Sorry, I didn't have it queued up. Come on.
I think it's
I
see. But
this thing is, I want to put it in a nutshell. It's a hard pass for me, but this is definitely interesting. It's the Year of the Dragon. I think we were talking about when I first saw the silhouette for this, I thought it was actually going to be Cybertron Scourge of all figures. But I think we've determined that this is a legend scale version of a Lost Knight figure.
Oh, wait, Legends? No.
This thing looks small. Look at the size of this box. Look at the size of this figure.
I think it's a retool of what's it called? Last Night. The hell was that figure? Now I gotta look it up.
It's a Last Night. It was a Last Night Dragon, but
Bane. Something Bane.
But then
Steel
that means this
Bane.
box has got to be huge.
It probably is. I
Yeah,
don't
we
think
don't.
they've ever done a small special thing.
Right.
Yeah,
We
they-
don't
That
know
would
how
be so
good.
boring.
It says to be a retool of that deluxe scale figure Steel Bane.
Steel Bane.
So,
Yeah, that's it.
So
and then if it's from last night, I mean, you guys know scales better. So, what does that mean deluxe wise from that time frame?
yeah,
It's
a lot
probably
about
in
that,
robot
right?
mode. Yeah, probably like 5 inches tall.
Yeah. As soon as you told me it's a retool of something from last night, I lost all interest.
It might be a new mold. It just happens to look like it. It's probably might be the pre-tool of the remake.
Possibly.
Possibly. Well, I don't know why they bother doing a remake because Steelbane wasn't exactly a prominent thing.
Mm.
I don't
Well-
know what was going on.
That's their Year of the Dragon special for the Lunar New Year. So that's all our main news today for mainline stuff, folks.
Really?
Um, Dr. Wu's come out with another teeny little figure, which I got. These engineering of these things are absolutely amazing, but my God, they're so tiny. Of Grapple and Inferno.
They're also affordable.
They are affordable, but they're also like small.
They're small, but they're awesome. So this is like, I guess, a customizer's version. So it's just gray prototype. You could paint it, whatever you want.
You can make it into Hauler, make it into Artfire, make it into your own version of.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
go
the
ahead.
question is, will Matt buy this?
I don't think this is too
No.
small even for him, I think.
Yeah.
He's not
I
a
don't,
Wu?
I don't know if he's doing the samurai stuff.
Okay.
wait, no,
Looks
this
Still
is not.
needs
Samurai.
legend.
This is, yeah, you're
Not-
thinking Iron Factory.
I am going to
Oh.
mention that though. I do have something from the Samurai line, but again, these are damn impressive.
Yeah, I have the Ultra Magnus, and it's really good. It's a really good figure. They make good stuff.
And then copy.
Oh my God, this Jazz, Miraz, this Miraz is not good. It's robot mode. King Toys.
Yep, this is their. They've got more of the. I believe this is more of their legend scales for their Predaking. Which the big ones have really overcomplicated, but the legend one does look damn cool. And the fact of taking these overcomplicated molds and bringing it down, the legend one actually impresses me more than the masterpiece scale one. To be honest.
Yeah, it's
They're
pretty
pretty-
neat looking.
Yeah, they're pretty
Right.
good. I mean, they're good figures. They're good quality.
Look at this arm mode. I mean,
Do we know anyone that has any of these so far?
I think
Yes.
didn't Matt get a couple of them?
Or is it the deluxe or Kato? If you're still in here, are you in on these? Because I know you got the MP size,
I mean,
right?
look.
If it's transformed, I know Deluxe has it.
Yeah, look at this scale. This translation. They're going from that size to that. It's impressive. So if one,
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'll give it to them, but I'm not buying.
I'm that almost tempts me now because the big one had its hit and misses on there, and apparently Show Z is having their 11/11 event. Is having their 11/11 event, where before the event starts, everyone has an opportunity to upgrade to premium membership
Nice.
at half price.
Yeah.
This,
So for
Is-
$5.
yeah,
Who's having that?
from Show Z.
Show Z.
Me.
Oh,
Basically,
And-
you get a bunch of points if you're a member.
oh.
Now, we mentioned briefly Iron Factory. So I did want to point this out. From their Iron Samurai series, their smokescreen.
Yeah, it's a repaint.
Well, yeah, from the Dotson brothers, but
No. This is a repaint of their smokescreen.
oh, into silvers.
It's got like different stickers apparently.
Okay.
Different like graphics.
They all blur together.
Different colors and different graphics. Supposedly.
I could totally, I'm not don't do much the Iron Factory stuff, but even just getting the Samurai series unto itself as
Oh,
a
wait, there it
collection.
is. There it is. You can see the difference right there.
They got the same doors.
No, it's different. Look at it.
Oh, that's that.
Yeah, stickers are different.
That's it. That's
Yeah,
the difference.
that says that thing, and that now says that thing.
Wow.
So this one looks like this has got like a angry cat on top of a fence, and this has got a angry eyebrows on top of a fence. I can't speak. I don't know kanji.
So what was the original price for this, or what was, I guess, the first release? How much was that?
I don't know if he's got the pricing on that.
I'm looking,
but I know it's more than I want to spend. Oh, also, and I know Sony, you put this in our chat. Tiger Hawk pictures.
Oh yeah.
Tiger Hawk.
This is. I didn't have the original Tiger Hawk, but I did have the repaint, which I hope they. Was it Rampage?
So is this like late in Beast Wars? Because I don't have any clue.
Super
Oh,
duper,
dude,
duper,
if you've never
duper
finished
late.
Beast Wars, you are missing one of the best Transformer narratives out there. This is literally the fusion of AirRaiser and Tigertron into one robot.
Yeah, he's so late he almost didn't make it into the show. And the toy came out, I think, after the last episode aired.
That head sculpt does look good though. If you go back for one, like that's pretty well done for a legacy.
So is he a Maximal or Predacon?
He's a Maximal.
Maximal.
Mexicon.
Yeah, he's them two combined plus Transmetal too.
He's a Predicle.
Yeah.
How did they screw up the Beast sculpt though?
I don't know.
They gave him realistic bird legs. I think
that
the
the
original
leg?
had tiger legs.
No, if you remember the original. Okay, I gotta pull this up real quick. This is gonna bug me.
Yeah, I don't think the original had bird legs.
Oh, it's not just that. Here it is, right here. I got it right here.
All right, I was wrong about that smoke screen.
Oh.
They made a smoke screen, but it wasn't a samurai smoke screen. Sorry.
So because of the tampos, that makes him samurai?
No, it's a new design. I knew they had made one. I just didn't realize it was a different design.
So I want to show. Okay, take a look at this real quick. I want you to look at the head specifically. And now
we're still seeing the new Tigertron.
Right. So did you look at the new one? Now I want you to look at the old one right here. See, it's got this helmet on top of it.
Oh, I never liked that.
It had, but that was the thing though. It had that battle mask.
It's got firing missiles.
Yeah. Oh, this was a badass toy. And then they had an evil version of it in the Universe line. It supposedly had a vehicle mode too, because it had the spark crystal on there, and
I don't remember the vehicle mode.
Yeah, here's the Razor Claw version of it right here. And the wings, it had a wing flapping gimmick. It was just an awesome toy.
Yeah, it was an ultra class, which by today's standards is a leader class, and they used to have gimmicks.
And like I said, we're powering through things here real quick. I'm gonna save that for slight discussion if we have energy for it.
All right.
Make that toy store, but and so we're talking but right now, whoops, I am messing up on the keyboard. Hope somebody else is highlighting the chats for me because
I am
good because I'm failing on everything else right now.
There was a lot of people hating on the waffle guns.
And that's a viable thing to hate, guys. You're absolutely right, and so I'm sure someone will come out with something else to fix.
They're also commenting on what the hell's wrong with this host.
Are they?
Joking.
No,
No.
we're just messing with you.
Mezco just is the pre-orders up for the Golden Age Joker.
Jeez.
And they
That does not
feature
look
his biggest boners.
Now,
Wow.
is anyone into Mezco Golden Age stuff?
No.
Nope.
That's all I needed to hear, boys and girls.
It's cool. It's like I think $100. So, yeah.
And if you notice, and I'll just say this, just because of one of the biggest problems with DC, do they have where's the button that has the gear on it? While he's got fun accessories,
Oh god.
he needs a pistol.
Yeah, dude. Even MMC had like a gun and a cane and a brass
Crowbar.
knuckles. Like plenty of weapons. Come on.
Yeah.
More figures announced from the Turtles of Grayskull wave. Which I
Yeah, I
think-
know we talked about Wave 1 last week? And like there's
Yeah,
one or
they've got
two
some
like,
new.
Malcolm
They've got some
too.
new figures up here. Specifically, we got they got Raphael now because we talked about Donatello.
Oh,
Now we got Raph with this with a cool gauntlet. And did we talk Beastman? I don't think was announced.
no.
He's Wave 2.
No.
So
I like the turtle shell shields. That's kind of neat.
I have no idea who this guy is.
That is
It
the
looks like
mutated
an
Ram
actual.
Man.
Yeah, I was about to say that's an actual Ram Man.
Oh, I get it. I get it.
I would buy him.
I'll
he's pretty interesting looking.
I will totally give props to this.
And
Translucent.
if you can see there, his arms and legs are translucent plastic.
Okay.
Because he's oosified.
Shredder looks good.
Mm.
Shredder's shredded.
Shreddor.
I would kind of hoping a little longer, but and I like how he's got the Horde crossbow.
Oh, that, yeah.
Oh, look, he gets a soft goods cape.
That's not soft goods. Come on.
No, I think it's plastic.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's plastic one.
Beastman though, you can have naked Beastman if you want, and then you can have Samurai Beastman.
And these should all be like $15.
Yeah, what is the price? Do we know?
Hold on
I
a
don't think they've
second.
announced
If
the
they're
price
like
yet.
the Masters, it's probably like $15.
There is no price as of yet on these. So, Mossman.
Mossman is now.
That looks really cool. Again, he's all translucent plastic.
Wow.
And you get the head attachment that really mutates him.
Okay.
That's pretty. I think that's pretty creative, actually.
I have no idea how well this line is going to sell, but again, they are not half-assing this at all. I know.
I like this one most.
The
That's
only
my
challenge
favorite.
we're going to have is again the articulation on these guys.
He probably won't be found in stores.
This is of all the ones I'd buy this just for the Mouser. And before I know we saw pictures of him with the Mouser gear attached to him.
Yeah.
But the fact that it is a complete Mouser and it has this flame effect.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
I like
and the
that
one
his
that-
mouth.
And he has all three of his arm attachments as accessories, as well as the Mouser. So
Oh, dude, and Slash looks great.
Slash or
Slashes looks like he's Faker.
Yeah, it's
With-
got the chest thing.
Faker
Mhm.
with the almost like with the battle damaged armor on there too.
So, I mean, again, I know we talked before, and like Wave 1 was kind of, this one has a lot more creativity to it, and again, the different use of plastics, really, really interesting. I'm curious to see how much it's going to cost, and if it's going to be, since it's Mattel, I'm assuming because you were saying before, T, it should be a retail release.
Yeah.
So, what are we
Yeah.
going to see, and what's going to peg warm?
I mean,
maybe all of them.
I if I was a Master of the Universe figure or someone who collected that classic style, the Playmate style turtles, oh my god, I would be so thrilled right now.
Dave, look. Scroll back up, Dave. The right there underneath the yellow and blue, that's Kang. Right?
Here?
Krang.
Under go down, bottom row, that first one in the center. Up one.
Yeah, Kang.
There.
Kang's the first. Now we talked about him. He's in the first wave.
Is he?
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing that, but okay.
Krang. Yeah.
Krang, thank you.
Look at this. So you can take this body, and then you can literally stick that in between. I mean, the play factor on this is great.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think they're really good. I wish that they came out way earlier. The old He-Man or Masters of the Universe articulation sucked so much they got boring to me.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out more information, I guess, as things go on. So, what's next?
Yeah. Next,
That is
I'm
cool.
going to go a little import here, and the Amazing Yamaguchi Winter Soldier. I am a collector of Amazing Yamaguchi, but this is kind of one of those ones where I'm like, this looks good,
Until you see the face.
but they've got better.
Like, is this specifically the MCU?
No,
No, this is comic.
this is comic.
Oh.
It's just all like
He kind of looks like Bucky,
It's
though.
a hodgepodge.
is Bucky. Winter
I
Soldier.
mean,
Bucky.
he looks like the MCU.
Well, the
Right.
MCU is based off the comic one.
Arm looks good.
They're not calling out which one it specifically is, so I think they're hodgepodging the comic and the MCU together.
They are stylized. I mean, Amazing Yamaguchi has its own thing. It's just I'm surprised they went this route of all the characters to go because I mean, like I said, they got Moon Knight coming out, which is what I'm really looking forward to. You know, Black Panther was absolutely fantastic at the Yamaguchi. I would have done
Absolutely agree with you, Jedi.
to be honest.
Oh,
I'm surprised that they didn't go someone like Daredevil or Bullseye.
Well, yeah, the last two images I think show all the accessories.
Well, the shield is this is supposed to be an exclusive if you order it from Kyoto directly. The shield.
Okay.
This is the company that does like the big thighs, right?
Yes.
Because here's their main gear. They also do some very good My Hero Academia figures.
Yeah, they all look like they jumped out of Marvel versus Capcom.
Mm.
But I think, at least with the Spider-Man that I picked up, when the few minutes I actually messed with it, I mean, I don't think there's any pose you can't get him in. So I'm assuming it's kind of the same way with him.
Speaking of Capcom, did you put those in here?
No, I did not find that. If you could find me the link, that'd be fit. While I'm pulling up this next one, that would be because I did kind of want to mention that. Marvel Legends did announce their Lilandra figure. We did have the Lilandra head that was packaged with Xavier randomly, which some people was putting on the Silver Sable body. She's, if you're big into the comics, she's big, she's huge, but well, first of all, I hate this cape because I know this is going to be hard plastic. The big thing I think she's got going for her is the fact she does not have high heels, because Marvel Legends and high heels do not get along very well.
Mm-hmm.
She has a better face than the one that came with Mystique.
That's true. This is what Sony was talking about. This was pretty cool.
Oh, use the second link. That's actually Toy Arc, like nice pictures.
Okay, well,
sorry.
Oh, this is it's got this. This has got the.
You're just gonna get ads and crap.
Okay, if you want to send me that link. Okay, there's the Twitter.
Yeah, it's in the chat.
Got it.
Private chat.
We'll go to that. I was loving this until I saw it was Joy Toy.
It's 52 toys. So they make Joy Toy as well?
So what scale are they?
It's 1/18. It's 3.75.
Oh,
That's what lost me as soon as I saw the 3.75.
I didn't realize that.
Okay, now
Boom,
video
boom,
game
boom.
trivia. Captain Commando was the original mascot for Capcom. Captain Commando, Capcom, and it was a really fun side scroller game that I have no idea why the hell they never did more with it. I mean, he did appear again in Marvel vs. Capcom and Marvel vs. Capcom 2, where he could summon the other commandos. This was actually when I would play the side scroller game. Mac the Knife was my guy. When he hit both his buttons, he'd spin
Mac
around
the
the
knife.
top. Yep. You had Ninja.
He's Mac the knife.
That's Big Mac tonight.
I know.
Mac the Knife is from Three Penny Opera. But the Ninja was there, and this was one of the guys you fought against. This was one of the other bosses in the game. I want to, or maybe this was from another game. I think.
Anti-air assist.
Yeah, and then you had the baby, who was a super genius baby in a mech suit.
That one is the coolest looking, but now that you said it's 3 3/4, I don't know.
Yeah, 3 3/4. I'm happy and sad at the same time, hearing that it's 3 3/4.
Because then you don't have to buy it.
Exactly.
They match up with some of your Transformers better, Sony.
True, but then you see if this was 1/8, especially the Captain Commando, this could then go on a Marvel vs. Capcom shelf.
I like the rocket off the kneecap.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a great effect. All right, so I'm going to end this. Yeah, I know. I'm going to end this with a slight discussion. It's going to be a quick show tonight, guys. One, because D-Man's fading, and two, Dave had a late cup of coffee, so he's got a whole lot of energy, so he's just powering through it. I want to talk about this. Mad Hatter Reviews actually was talking about this as well, but holy hell, everyone seems to be bailing on Super 7.
Why?
When you say everyone, do you mean beyond BBTS having this sale?
Entertainment Earth was having one as well.
Oh, really? That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, there's things that are like 60% off, which tells me their price point was probably too high to begin with.
From what I've handled, yes, it's too high.
You know, if you talk to any retailer, the margin on it is so small. Like Chosen Prime, they told me like it's very hard to make money on Super 7 because the margin is so tiny.
I'm not gonna share the screen real quick, but I'm just gonna read some of the prices from Entertainment Earth. Entertainment Earth is currently having Cobra Commander at $28.70, Duke at $28.70, the Bat at $28.70.
Those are
Slash
good.
at $33.
Yeah, those are reasonable prices.
I recommend it for that price.
Yeah, I mean, original was what, 50 bucks?
But here they've got Slash for $19.95.
55.
The Bat for $22.
The Bat, that's a crazy price for $22. Yeah. That's less than the classified Bat.
Yeah. Ultimate's Bonsai-tron, $25, which hey, he was
from what I've handled with the Thundercats. I've reviewed 2 of those, and I was like, wow, this is retail quality, and in some aspects lower than retail quality. And I was like, why are these things costing so much?
Yeah, Casey Jones here for $22.50.
Get it. Now's the time to get it. If you want it, if you're curious.
Yes.
For checking it out, that's a good price.
Yeah.
I will say that the Cobra Commander is definitely worth that price.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I'll say all of them are definitely worth that.
I mean, because I looked at the Snake Eyes with Timber, and while Timber, the articulation, he was the worst accessory. Snake Eyes isn't bad. I have a Bat, and I have the
you do
the blue exclusive one, and they're not bad at all, actually.
But here's the thing. It's not just like the Joes and such though. I mean, the Disney stuff,
Right, all of it.
Yeah.
Silverhawks, their worst line. This was Super 7's original line on here.
So what are we proposing? They're liquidating it for what reason?
That's a good question. Did they
Are we
bank
just
to?
looking to
Did they
clear the
bank on
warehouse
it?
out?
Sorry, you were both talking at the same time.
I apologize.
What did you say?
I mean, did they bank on Super 7 so much? Did they buy so much stock in Super 7 thinking it was going to be the next thing? I mean, you got this coupled with the fact of a lot of Super 7 stuff was just redundant.
Mm.
I mean, we got these turtle figures here, and yes, while this is similar to the Playmates design, NECA just was releasing all these cartoon turtles.
They're more toy accurate than cartoon.
Right.
Yeah, and they have more articulation through NECA.
So, but is this the starting nail in the coffin for Super 7?
It's possible. You know what's interesting though? You can't put it in your pile of loot. You have to ship it.
Oh.
So if you want it, I'm looking. I actually was just about to buy a bat.
That's because they're available, right? I thought you could only do pile of loot for pre-orders.
No, you can always put it in your pile of loot and then ship everything for $4. But this one, you can't for some reason. They're not eligible. That's interesting. So they must be just trying to clear it out. Just get it out of there. They don't want to hold it. That's the problem.
Now, that in itself is a question. Is BBTS, you could start your own rumors from that. Is BBTS trying to, they've been doing all these sales as of late. I've been shopping with them for, over 15, 20 years. I've never seen them do the sales like they've been doing as of late.
Well, inventory is the killer of online retail stores because they've got only so much warehouse. So every once in a while, they got to clear the warehouse out. So
right. Yeah, and this is clearance season, so maybe we don't have to worry. But for me, I didn't collect these anyway, so meh.
Those G.I. Joe are not the G.I. Joe, the Transformers Super 7. It was like a ridiculous. It was like $20 each, down from $60. It's down to $20.
Megatron here is still at 44.
No, not that. So if there's a 4-pack, the 4-pack of Transformers Super 7, it was $100, which is like $20 each, and the original price is like $60. Or 55.
I mean, you just had Megatron up there, and MSRP was $55.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that Snake Eyes right there for $27.50, he was $55 retail.
Yeah, I don't think they had anything less than $45.
Right.
Which is too much to me.
The question is, could this be something happening for Super 7?
Well, I mean, remember, Super 7 has just tried to put through 2 large play sets here this year between the Thundercat layer and now for their smaller line, the Cobra mothership or whatever you want to call it. So I don't know if I want to say they are going out or they are in trouble. I think it's kind of maybe more of a mix of what Sony was saying is like all these big retailers got all this stuff because they thought everyone's going to run for these ultimate lines with Joe's. And I think as we've seen with some of these waves, and again, Super 7 also kind of comes out weird and like they'll put out a wave 3 before wave 2. Whatever comes in first as a first out, maybe. I don't know. But that could just be the case where like they're not moving as much. It's not like we're seeing a Funko type situation where they're just taking them to the trash heap. So I think this is much more like we know we got more stuff coming in for 24, so let's just get all this crap out and fire sale it, which is great for collectors because it's now November. We're 47 days from Christmas, so you're already seeing Black Friday ads. This could just be another way to supplement what you want to do for the holidays.
It's
Holy cow! It went down again. So
What?
look at the Transformers Ultimates.
Transformers.
And then there's
I
a
think
4
they
pack.
were the weakest as well.
No, not that one. Scroll down. There's a 4 right there.
$86.
$86. It's less than half. It's 61% off, which is crazy.
Yeah, so you see there as well. Trax just came out, and the Alligator Optimus Prime, and this guy, like they're coming out at regular price. So it's again,
Right.
I think it's just a clearance.
Yeah, they're trying to
Let's
clear
out all
space.
this old stuff.
So, what if you had, for example, this Megatron on pre-order, and you're starting to see all these prices crash? Do you think people are going to start canceling their order?
Oh, absolutely. You should. If you don't cancel your Super 7 orders right now, you're dumb. Like, just wait. They're gonna go on sale. They're way too price. The price is too high.
How did I not see this one, by the way? This one actually looks pretty cool.
That
Not
does
a
look
fan of
cool.
this stuff, but I do kind of like this one.
But if you like it, wait, because
Yeah.
I can almost guarantee that's gonna go down in price.
Now that's another question that you just brought up is like, we'll just wait for it to go on sale or wait for it to go in clearance. That's something we've been seeing a lot here as well, specifically with Hasbro products, and just that whole thing of like people have been buying, or, stores buy into that inventory, but it's not moving as much as expected. So
What's what happened with that last line of the latest line of Marvel Legends? The Midnight Sun wave did not go retail. It was strictly Hasbro Pulse and online retailers.
I think the problem is right now you can only get 20 groceries for $100, and people need their money for food now.
Yes.
So they can't buy toys that much anymore. So
Especially
this is one of the lines. This is one of the lines that's going to suffer.
Yeah.
Well, it's like that meme says, "Hey Walmart, we know you got giant ass TVs for $250, but what's the chances of you putting Christmas dinner on sale?"
I mean, this is
Target
also
is doing it.
It's showing up in Walmart, so I wonder how long before they put it on sale at Walmart.
Oh yeah, could you imagine going like, "Oh, I see a Super 7 at Walmart." You take it, you buy it, like the fuck.
Oh,
Target is doing. I saw it on the news. Target is doing some kind of special where you can feed a family of 4 Thanksgiving dinner for like $25.
Wow, that's good.
Well,
But yeah, I can definitely see. I mean, we've been going through an entire year of interest rates and everything else, and sometimes, people who use or who have buy stuff with credit and stuff. This can definitely add up.
Right.
Specifically, if you're doing multiple lines, and we've seen already this year with Hasbro, release dates are just kind of as a placeholder. In reality, you always shift things 2 months to the left because that's what we've been seeing. Unless it's a HasLab, then we may get it by this year.
Yeah. So my theory is still it's just overstock because the new stuff is still priced at the regular price. So they're trying to clear room.
Yeah, I mean, we saw that. Oh, I'm sorry.
They just got to fill the warehouse with new stuff for sale. So they got to clear it out.
And we saw it in the spring when Hasbro, and I'm not sure because I was a Pulse member, I saw this and took advantage of it. But in the spring, they did a warehouse sale on Hasbro Pulse where Marvel Legends were like pretty much 40 to 60% off, depending on the figure.
Right.
Who knows?
I wonder how much margin is in here. Like,
That's a great. I mean,
gosh,
I don't know if you guys remember
60%.
way back when. God, not Lenny. Who was the guy? There was a guy on Facebook. Will Hung was it? No, Hung Toys. He was selling fans toys at a ridiculous price.
Hung to go.
Yes.
Well, that's because he didn't have any overhead.
Right, but the thing was, he didn't have an overhead. But he was sitting here going, but he was still able to sell at a profit. We don't know what the profit margin is on these from the cost on them. But he was talking about at the time, Fans Toys apparently had a ridiculous markup from their cost.
Right.
But now because of him, they now do a minimum. They do a IMAP, Internet Minimum Advertised Price.
And so does Super 7. So, they set the price at $55, which I think was stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in the retail industry. I sell outdoor furniture, as most of you guys know. There's these poor saps have about all the time. I have seen some of the margins on like a wicker sofa that you see. I'm not talking about a Lowe's wicker sofa. I'm talking about you go to a store like mine where the sofa frame itself sells for $1,500 before you put the cushions on it, type of thing. Yeah, guess what? The actual cost on that frame is like $399 to the people who sell you that furniture. I'm wondering though if that markup is the same with these figures.
Yeah, but it's like 60%, and they're still selling it. Like, it's got to be.
Are they selling at a loss? Are they selling it to break even? These are the things I'm wondering.
Yeah, I don't think they'd sell at a loss. So I have to imagine they're still making a profit. It's just very, very small.
Yes and no. Yes and no. I mean, but usually when my company is selling something at a loss, this is the last chair, not the last sofa set. I'm selling the chair because I'll never sell the chair by itself.
Oh, yeah, but this is not that. They're just got a bunch of stock and they're trying to get rid of it. Anyway, it's an interesting conversation. We don't know the answers.
So, but that's my big thing, and I said it's been kind of a slow. Oh wait,
we did forget.
I got the one last. Oh god, I almost forgot the one last thing. Really, I swear, I mean it this time, and I have the file up. It is a new Kickstarter.
Oh.
No.
Combat.
Does anyone remember Battle Beasts?
Did we talk about Street Humans not making it?
I know. I was trying to stay on the positive side.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, Street Humans didn't get funded.
Here's to you, Russ. Sorry, man.
He's gonna try again.
Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna go for another one.
So this literally just started. 29 days to go. They already have 115 backers at almost 16,000. First of all, this is a very reasonable goal of 65,000.
Yeah. All right. So can you go back up to the very top so we can get an idea of the specs here? So they look like they're 6.5 inches tall.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So they're 1/12 classic sci-fi animal warrior creatures theme. Okay. 31 points of articulation. All right.
Modular joint system allowing you to plug and play parts.
Otherwise known as pop and swap.
Yep.
Yay.
The initial finding, we've got 4 creatures: fire, wood, water, air. If you remember the old Battle Beast, that commercial is a great one to look up. But you got yourself a awesome looking figure, weapon, hands, multiple heads, weapons, even modular weapons here.
Hey, they did the thing that Matt said.
So is that helmet? Is that a helmet or a head? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you, Sony.
Sorry. They gave you props. Oh, maybe those aren't included. Those little crates.
No, those aren't included.
Oh, okay, sorry.
That's actually a hand weapon right here.
Okay.
But that's a lot of stuff in the package.
Yeah.
3 pairs of hands.
Here is the figure breakdown. So it's got the dumbbell. I love having the dumbbell arm here. That's basically a faux butterfly joint. What?
McClarty G says, I'm beginning to think these new figure Kickstarters are just generated by AI.
Okay, that's actually kind of funny.
They do.
This is pulling a nostalgia again for the whole Battle Beast line, but you get 3 sets of hands, T joints for the hip, for the crotch.
Somebody typed "do Battle Beast" but crossed with Thundercats.
Imagine if this was actually AI and not a real figure.
I don't know. This prototype looks really good though.
It does. It does.
Yeah, that's
If
a
it's
neat
painted
bear.
as well, that sculpting is solid. I love these bear claws here.
I personally
Yeah.
don't like them. I don't like
Yeah.
the way they look. I don't like
Jedi,
the
I think that's what
proportions.
they're looking for, is battle beasts.
Oh,
So yeah, definitely Jedi.
Combat-
You're getting the right vibe.
combat creature, battle beast. Yeah.
Yeah, look
got
at that mask.
it.
Their proportions are off to me.
I was to say, T, is it just because is it something specific with the engineering, or is it the fact that it's like an anamorphic figure again? I know you're not a fan of those.
Look at the waist. Look how thick the thighs are, and then look at the waist. It looks weird to me.
thick thighs save lives, my friend.
Not mine. But yeah, the animal thing could be a thing as well. I don't like them. No, I like that animal from the Savage Crucibles. Those look
True.
good.
And you like the ones from the game Fortnite.
Yeah.
Just,
Well,
Okay. I think of the ones I think right here, this wolf is my favorite though.
Yeah.
Like it's everything I can right now to hit the button. I have to look at. I haven't scrolled down. They are $35 each.
is this a company or a guy who's done another one, or is this a new one?
I have this literally just popped up today. I have
Yeah.
not done enough research.
Bo Hacking is the guy's name.
but $35 for what they come with and their articulation being shown, that seems to be a good value.
Two
Even
figures.
if I don't like the way they look.
Yeah, 2 figures for $65. This might be the one I might hit. And then add-ons, they got the little, almost like the original Battle Beast versions.
Mini BB. Did you see that? They literally called it Battle Beast.
Which, as you know, Battle Beasts were in the Transformers Headmaster series.
Yeah.
Okay, here we come to the stretch goals.
Jedi.
America the Eagle. We got a Raven. Oh, come on. You Baltimore guys have got to have this.
Yeah.
Plus, that's kind of like
It's not the right color.
Yeah.
Like a Zelda symbol.
Yeah, that's a blue, not a purple. So,
But the Tingle Warrior looked more like a Baltimore Raven.
Then they got they haven't released the picture yet for the snake and the special experience to help create your own custom design one.
What?
Hold on. Use of AI. Photoshop he used AI with Photoshop. That was all. So
okay.
The special experience probably like a furry looking head.
I'm gonna keep an eye on this one. And unless Michael, if you want to make some friends again, I'd be all for that. You guys seem to have a knack for it.
Yeah. Well,
So
we'll see how it goes. He's from Utah, so this is where this company's located.
Yeah. And
I'll once again not be on that episode, so I don't bring it down.
Okay.
Yeah. This is a renaissance of indie figures,
which is not a bad. I was kind of talking about that one. Like that was one of the things with the first. Why aren't the screens going back?
Yeah, Are we wrapping up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you were talking about the first Renaissance. With the first figure reaction episode I did was kind of talking about. The second figure reaction I did with Matt. The whole thing of mainline toys versus independent toys, and now things like Kickstarter being able to do it, the Four Horsemen being able to get that. Yes, in a way, it is a complete renaissance of it. Now the question is it going to be a renaissance of all us throwing our money, and then 2 years later, it all shows up, and we'll be like, "Why did I buy this to begin with?"
That would be interesting. I mean, is there a guarantee? Like, you could put the money in, and it could never be made, right?
You would have to get your money back.
Yeah, Kickstarters. If the Kickstarter isn't funded, you get charged nothing.
Oh, no. I'm saying, let's say it funds. Let's say it
Yep.
funds, and they promise the figures, and then they just never ship it.
That is at your risk because that has happened in some previous Kickstarters.
Okay.
So,
Oh, with the bike transformer thing.
something like
well,
that.
no,
but I
that
mean,
wasn't the Bike Transformers that did that. It was, but that same company did it. The Moss Toys did that.
Yeah, and if you look at any Kickstarter campaign, and at the risk, they say if you back, the risk is on you. If it doesn't, if it doesn't fund, then there's no risk, but your money's gone no matter what. If it is funded, and then it's up to the creator. It's not Kickstarter that has to fulfill it.
So what service are they providing you then? Why did we have to pay? Why does Kickstarter take a rake from the Kickstarter if they're not?
Because they're hosting it.
Yeah, it's like eBay, man.
It's like eBay, yeah.
eBay takes her cut.
Right, but eBay guarantees you get something that you paid for. Right? If you don't get it, you contact eBay, you get your money back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty
'Cause
crazy.
their sale is kind of different.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I'm freezing here, so hold on.
But
How long do these things take to like come to fruition?
Usually a
some
year.
can take a year, some can take less, depending on how the process is. I mean, I have backed Kickstarter. I backed the original Articulated Icons Kickstarter back in the day.
And you've never had it not show up.
There it is.
So maybe it's fine.
What's the other? I backed. What else? There was another one I backed, but everything I backed has shown up.
Spawn? Did you do Spawn?
Yeah, Spawn. That's there.
Yeah,
you go.
but see, so that is a one that's like guaranteed, right? McFarlane's not going to. Yeah, but
So
McFarlane's not going to
Savage
disappear and not make it. You know,
He could have.
Yeah.
McFarlane still could have taken the money and run.
So
that would have been
His reputation.
Savage Crucible made $600,000 off their Kickstarter, and that closed out in April. Their first wave was supposed to be out last month. They, as long as they are staying communicative with their backers, like they have been, they noted they were 12 weeks behind because of the factory in China.
Princeton.
So now we won't get that first wave until maybe February.
Oh, well,
So
at least it's coming. Still coming.
Yes.
Well, Action Force was originally a Kickstarter.
Twice
Mythic
over.
Legions, right?
Mythic Legions had 2 successful Kickstarters before they pretty much were settled.
And Cosmic Legions, like you paid up front. I don't know if that was like a Kickstarter thing, but you had to pay up front. It took over a year.
Cosmic Legions was they based their model off the Matty toy store for that, because then now they became established and they actually had the factories and the revenue to play with on that. That's a little different.
The Cat Slayer is a fundraiser.
That was a Super 7 crowdfunding effort. Yes.
Oh.
So
that would be
they were looking for backer numbers to see how many they were actually how it was actually going to be, if it was actually going to be successful to produce it. But all right. So my screen, I don't know why my video's freezing, but I might have to back out, or if we are getting ready to
we're wrapping up.
We're over. We're over.
Yeah, so we don't even need to do the recording unless T-Man wants to say it live.
Bye. Get out of here. We love you.
Hold on. So LegionsCon this weekend, I'm going to try to interview interview the Meta Travelers guys. I'm going to try to do a live or something from there, but should be really a lot of fun. That's going to be up here in Jersey Saturday and Sunday.
Nice.
So keep an eye on. I will actually try to put something on my channel. I haven't had a chance in the past couple weeks, but yeah. So keep an eye out.
Awesome. Well, everyone, we appreciate you guys who've been sticking around with us. We will see you next Thursday. Next Thursday. Is next Thursday Thanksgiving?
Oh
no,
2 Thursdays from now.
Okay, good. So we'll see you next Thursday, and Again, have a safe, happy weekend, safe Veterans Day, and we'll get that Kirby out of your face.
Hopefully our country will be funded next week.
Oh yeah,
If
not, I got plenty
I
of
was bring
time.
politics into the toys.
it's fine. Everything's
But
fine.
as always,
Everything's fine.
until next time, take care.
Later.
Bye.